Welcome to Cash In with Cavaliere, Season 1, Episode 2. This is going to be all about your passions and really just diving into life with your passions and really finding your happiness throughout that. At the end of the day, if you're living your life and you're not being happy, what's the point, right? So at the end of the day, one of the things that I really like to communicate about is in particular your passions. I mean, at the end of the day, we're all working a job we may not all like. I said it in my last video, is I only worked at a job for about 6 months at a time because at the end of the day, I didn't really like it. Like, I didn't really enjoy the thing I was doing. I always wanted to be in sales. I always wanted to be an actor. Thought it was really what I wanted to do, but at the end of the day, I really just wanted to work with people. I wanted to communicate with people. Yes, don't get me wrong, I love sales. I love acting. I love those things, but at the end of the day, it's not really what I want to spend my focus and my life trying to accomplish. And I really want to make sure I'm able to help other people, and that's why this has become such a full-blown passion for myself, and why I'm going so strongly into this and making sure that I have the ability to really start a base here with you guys and really being able to communicate properly with everybody, and really making sure that I'm able to not only help myself follow my passions, but in turn allow you guys to change their lives. And whether it may be baking, whether it may be sales, whether it may be motivation, whether it's just fitness or life coaching, or being just at the end of the day, doing the things that you love, art or sports, whatever it may be, tailgating, whatever you like in life and you want to spend your time doing, does not mean you can't do it just because you're working a job. It doesn't mean you have to quit your job tomorrow. I still want you to be able to make money, but we still need to figure out what your passions are. As soon as we do know that, then we can start implementing that into our day-to-day lifestyle, what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, the communication that we have with the people at work, the people we communicate with outside of work. We should be focusing on our passions, because it's something that you love. You talk about the things you love. If you love your wife, you probably talk to her about your friends, your kids. You can show them pictures every time you meet somebody. We want to do the same thing when it comes to our passion, because what people don't realize is when you're happy, when you're talking about the things you're happy about, not only does it seem more interesting to somebody else because you're so happy about it, and not many people are happy talking about the things that they're doing, but it gives us the opportunity as well to focus in and help those people with whatever factor it may be. Now, as soon as we have this ability to really start implementing it, what I really want to make people really aware of is the ability to hone in on social media. You have the ability of reaching so many people and having that ability to connect with more people than you have the ability to speak with at work or at home. It's just like in high school, after you really don't meet as many new people. So with that being said, really hone in on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, whatever it may be, so that way you have that ability to connect with that audience, help those audiences. Before you realize it, you're gonna know that there's more people out there that are doing the same thing you're doing, that are looking for that type of information, that expertise that you have the ability to bring to the table. And now look at this, it's coming full circle for you. Sooner or later, people are paying you for it. Now you're making money living your passion. Now you have that ability to quit your job. So these things will come in time, but at the end of the day, just sitting on your couch saying, I can't wait until I get paid for my art. I can't wait till I get paid to be at the gym every day and recording myself, working out, and helping other people learn how to properly work themselves out, instead of all these other ways that are being tricked and fooled into buying whatever it may be. You have that ability to do it. At the end of the day, you just need to get up and start doing it. And one of the things that I've really focused in on was the steps in order to do this. And in my personal life, like I said, I wanted to be an actor, I wanted to be in sales. Just recently, I really honed in on the passion of motivation. But one of the things that I did when I wanted to get into sales that led me throughout this path, because all three of those are my passion. That's why you see me here today on camera. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do, is to record myself, or to be recorded, or be acting and doing things. And you'll see me continue to do this because this is what I love. And the way that I did this, and the way that I found out what I wanted in life, and what I wanted to make money doing, and how I wanted to be happy, was I wanted to make sure that I had that ability to tell other people. So immediately, what did I do? I looked for jobs that I had that ability to do when I was 15. Wanted to just make sure that I had the ability to sell stuff. I sold stuff my entire life, whether it was things inside my pockets that I had and I wanted to make money for, or whether it was just working for my parents, working for my brother, whatever it may have been. I was always moving something there for something, making money. It was always a huge passion of mine to really upsell something more than I wanted it, to make someone else want it more. And really, one of the things that I did when I first got my first job was working at a nursery farm. I've already told you guys this, but with that being said, I was working at this farm selling flowers to people, just telling them why they should get this flower when they get this flower rather than another flower. And then that prospered inside of me. The things I learned there, I learned at other places, I was able to establish there. And one thing that really came from that was the ability to know what else I wanted. And that's what you guys will be able to find, is the other things that you want inside your passion. It might go deeper than just cooking. It might be desserts. You just love baking desserts. It could be you love cooking Italian cuisine. there's so much more deep that you can be inside your passion that really finds your true happiness and what you really love to do. And this allows us to really go deeper. Sometimes you might even find out it's not what you wanted to do. There's so many people that go out to college for 4 years. I want to be a doctor, I want to be a dentist, my dad wants me to be a doctor, my dad wants me to be a dentist, a lawyer, whatever it may be, or a psychologist, or just going to school for criminology, whatever it may be. There's a lot of people that leave there not working in their fields because they end up getting tired of it. The only way you're going to know that it's not your real passion and not waste 5 years thinking about your passion that you want to get into and then never actually getting into, you need to just start that ability. So the steps that I have put together here that allowed me to be to where I am here today, and being able to speak to you here today confidently about my passions and how to help you go to your passions, is really following this 5 steps right here. And that's the first thing is obviously establishing your passions, making sure that you have it under grasp. And then as soon as you do know what it is that you really want to make sure that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, waking up, being happy to wake up to go do this because it's your passion, it's what you want to spend your life doing. Now you have that ability of implementing this on a day-to-day basis. So that way, no matter what, you're working at Wawa, you're working in a telecommunications office, you're a sales, you are a baker already, or you're working at any other place in the world. Now you have that opportunity to bring your passion to the table. Talk to the people at the cash register. Who cares if you're taking up the line? You're talking about your passion. You're happy. If they're still there, it's because they wanted to talk to you. If they were rude, they're going to ask you to stop, and they're going to walk away, or they're going to tell you they don't have enough time to listen to this. Follow up me, or whatever it may be. This gives you the opportunity to be happy with whatever answer you get, because now you have the opportunity of sharing that with someone. Most people are going to be nice about it and say, that's so awesome, that's so cool that you know that you want to do, Most people are going to tell you it's so awesome that you know what to do, because most people don't know what they want to do, even if they're 60 years old. So we want to make sure that now we have this implemented. Now start to get it out there. Start getting on social media. Create yourself a Facebook page, an Instagram page. Get out there on social media. Start feeding the world with what you want and what you have the ability of. The 4th step is really making sure now that you have the opportunity to fix some of the things that you didn't know. Learn some more about it. With communicating with other people, you'll be able to find more things that you didn't really know. You'll be able to find more people and connect with other people that will be able to help you and give you opportunities to increase what you're able to put into the world and put into the atmosphere and make it even better in the long term. Now, number 5 is maintaining this. The biggest thing a lot of people do, my favorite example is getting a gym membership. We've all gotten a gym membership before and then went 4 or 5 times there that week, maybe even kept going for the entire month, the second month, but then we stop. We see a little bit of results, we think we can start slacking, have a couple more pizza, have a little bit more ice cream, start playing around a little bit more with our time, and then we stop going less and less and less. A lot of things happen with our passions as well. Just because we love to do it doesn't mean you're still going to want to get up off your butt and actually do it. So at the end of the day, you need to make sure that once you have this, hone that happiness, let that be the thing that carries you throughout the day. Because 1, you're waking up. 2, now you know what you want to do for the rest of your life. You want to make sure that you're making money doing this. It's not going to happen overnight. No one's going to tell you one day, hey, I want to pay you for this after doing this for a week. It's not going to happen. You need to make sure that you're getting better at it, being able to deliver it to the world better as well, being able to actually act upon it, whether it is going to be a lawyer. You're not going to just be able to be a lawyer one day. You have to actually go and do things. You have to take those steps to be a lawyer. So don't forget to make these actions. Don't forget to make these steps. We still need to make sure that we are being accountable for the goals of which that we're putting together into our passions. These things aren't separate. They're one in one. We need to make sure that we're putting this all into effect and making sure that we're able to be where we are here today and make sure that we're able to be somewhere else tomorrow. And the only way to do that is to take the steps forward and continue on forward. This is Cash In with Cavaliere, Season 2, Passions. Thanks again, and I look forward to hearing back from you guys. Let me know what else you guys would like to hear.